hope you guys are all ready as well. Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host, Douglas Arlen. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we are honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. There's always 1. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, which most of the people are tonight, due to the delay, drop your answer in the chat around 5-10 seconds left. That'll line up with us live. Tonight, there are 30 questions, 1 point each. That's a lie. All of the Wayla questions are 2 or 3 points each. And a story question at the end. So probably close. You could probably get like 60 points tonight. I don't know. So basically I should have done that math before I told you all of that. And maybe some bonus opportunities even on top of that sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question 1. The Red Hot Chili Pepper song Give It Away is from what album? 45 seconds on the clock. The Red Hot Chili Pepper song Give It Away is from what album? Hey, Sarah. Hi, Team Protopia. What a nice white shirt. Are we talking about T-Girl being really good at Bullet? T-Girl, I want to talk to you about a business opportunity. Oh, I have 2 singer questions in a row. Interesting. Let's hear your answers. Californication, blood, sugar, sex, magic. Californication, it's blood, sugar, sex, magic. I didn't know that, so, you know. My rating in Bullet is probably 700, 800, maybe 900. I don't know. Chris, we played Bullet, but I do like 24-hour games, so it's not good. I'm 1300 in 24-hour games. That's the best I am. Question 2, who's the original drummer for the Beatles? 45 seconds. The original drummer, not the one before Ringo, even before that. If there were 12 of you, one of you would know it. Now I'm curious if anybody will know it. You prefer 2-1? That's considered Bullet though, right? That's not Blitz. Nice. I don't know. I always feel like there's this weird gray area, but I guess if chess.com, is it 3 minutes when you get to Blitz? Anything under 3 minutes is Bullet. That's okay, Harry. You don't need to know stuff to play trivia. 210. Ringo's Robot Doppelganger is good. Paul McCartney. Pete Ross is an interesting. Did you mean Pete Best? Pete Best was before Ringo. Tommy Moore was before Pete Best. And then there was a guy by the name of Colin Hanton, but he was from the Quarrymen before they were the Beatles. So the first one of the Beatles was Tommy Moore. Question 3. Which song in Rapper, like you don't know who Kanye West is. Which song in Rapper, that Kanye West's album, The Life of Pablo, features Rihanna? Did I do all music? And I forget, I might have done all music for, I think I'm thinking about it, and I did, yeah. So I did all music for round 1. I only remembered that now. It was a long week. Which song featured Rihanna on the album The Life of Pablo? Oh no! Thank you. All right, if you think you got it because the answer I wrote, everybody, Rihanna. So I don't remember now what the answer is. Yeah. That's again. All right, I feel like shit now, but I just want something to show me real fast, and nothing did on Google. Famous is the answer. We were looking for Famous. Yep. So if you said Famous as the title of a song, unless the other one also is. Anyway, let's move on. Who's the primary lyricist for Canadian progressive rock band Rush? Who wrote the lyrics for Rush? Man, who's upset they showed up tonight? I'll give you a hint. It's the drummer. If there were 12 of you, I wouldn't have to give that hint. But with 3 of you, I feel like we're getting through this together. Who is the drummer is the better question. Who's the drummer for Rush? Well, I'll be damned. Me too, guys. Me too. Hashtag. Zero. What do we got? Anybody? John Bonham would be a great answer if we were talking about Zeppelin. Neil Peart. Neil Peart as a drummer. I am so upset with you right now, Chris. Neil Peart? Oh, I don't know who the drummer for Pearl Jam is. It's not Neil Peart. Celine Dion, a solid guest, Tara. Listwitz, welcome. Everyone knows it was Animal of Muppet Babies fame. Question 5. Finish these lyrics from the 2016 song Panda by Designer. I got broads in blank. I will accept good answers that aren't correct. I got broads in blank. I tried to be so good, like doing some classic rock stuff, some like 90s stuff, some modern, like contemporary stuff. Wow, everybody, let's welcome Lynn to the show. Drama Turtle, Lynn's playing on Zoom. So, Lynn, just so you know, you have a real chance to catch up. A real chance. Let's see it. Atlanta. Atlanta is correct. Comfy Socks, also correct. I mean, it's not wrong. Oh. I don't know. Maybe there's an MMA fight. Whenever no one shows up on Saturday, I always assume there's an MMA fight. Question 6. In which city did American rap producer DJ Khaled originate from? Gross throwing that word from at the end. From which city did American rap producer DJ Khaled originate? 45 seconds. Every city in the continental U.S. is I got what was the, I don't even remember now what the lyric was. I got broads in different area codes. That's how that song goes. Well, QVC, you got to know about music. Now you'll know this stuff. And next time there are questions about music, you'll be way ahead. Does anybody want to, for a half point, yell his name at me? No one wants that half point. That's what has happened. All right, let's see your answers. That's what tonight has turned into. Seattle, Dallas, Miami, the best city. I don't know if that is Miami. I assume. Everybody, you're all wrong. Question 7. Wait, who yelled that? Oh, nice. I didn't get it. I just right at the end there I got. Question 7. Which band released songs such as Rio, Girls on Film, and The Reflex? Girls on Film. Girls on Film. I did all music, Lynn, and if we would have had a big turnout, people would have been like, oh, I'm really testing my knowledge. But instead, it's just a bunch of questions. People are learning on the fly the answers to these questions. I don't know. Bud might have a real score right now. I don't know. Somebody's getting stuff. I don't know. Maybe you guys are all... You're at 0, Sarah? But you're having a good time, right? You're having the best time. Yeah, that's trivia. No one's getting these. Let's see it. 3, 2, 1, 0. Duran Duran. It's neither a Duran nor a Duran. Discuss. It is Duran Duran. Question 8. According to a song by Belinda Carlisle, heaven is where? I can't sing the song. A 3-hit wonder band. Should we all be so tormented that we have 3 huge hits and 40 years later people are asking trivia questions about us? Heaven is a place. Where is that place? Let's see it. Not too far away. A place on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. Also, up your butt. Heaven is a place up surely someone's butt. Question 9. From which country does the piano originate? Come on, guys. I know you got this one. From which country does the piano originate? 45 seconds. Please take into consideration it's called a piano. Everybody on Twitch got a place on Earth. Well done. I can feel you guys got this. Sarah, if you swallow that in 3 seconds, I'll give you a point. 1, 2, 3. No. Rats. All right, let's see your answers, guys. I think we can move right along. I'm so proud of all of you guys. It is Italy. I'm less proud of one of you. Italy is the answer. Oh, I still have that question up. Hold on. Let's go to this question. Now, question 10. Surely, whose album is titled 808s and Heartbreak? I'll give you a hint. It's a famous rapper. And also start tallying your scores. Look at everybody on Twitch. Big rounds at the end there. It was basically Duran Duran was the turning point, as they often are. Chris, I'll give you a point if you play the rest of the game without that hat on. There you go. Give yourself a point. Yeah. Please me. Let's see it. It is Kanye West. He's a famous rapper. I declared that in the first question of the round. Kanye West. Within 1 year! In what year was the Oculus Rift revealed to the public through a Kickstarter campaign? Within 1 year. What year was the Oculus Rift revealed to the public through a Kickstarter campaign? Well, deep fried pickles, I mean, I think those things work together. QVC, orange juice and chocolate ice cream, not in the same bowl, I hope. Same bowl, you had to write for real. Without writing that, I wouldn't have believed you. So somebody likes chocolate ice cream and orange juice. I think what we're finding out is people are dumb and bad at life. If people were better at anything, they wouldn't do that. We got 2016, 2009, 2014, 2011, 2013, 2012, 2014. Guys, if you said 2011 to 2013, you're home. It was 2012. T-Girl, Oculus Rift is that VR thing that was that Sony? Or did Facebook buy it? Facebook bought it, I think, Oculus Rift. Question 2. Who wants to read it for half? Anybody? Chris, go. True or false? Give yourself a big round of applause for that read. Thanks, Chris. True or false? Kangaroos keep food in their pouches next to their children. 45 seconds. Listen, I write questions so I don't have to answer questions, Tara. I know I don't know anything. But if you think that there's a bigger authority on flavors of food on this stream than me, I have... Yeah, because it's delicious. I found the top of the mountain. Why would I go down? Yeah. Doctors everywhere rejoice. Let's see it. Guys, it's false. You know what they keep in there? Their kids. That's it. Question 3. What tech juggernaut is headquartered in Cupertino, California? I don't know if anybody remembers, I used tech juggernaut last night also. Is San Diego in the room with you? Lynn? Yeah? Are you asking also questions in that direction, or is everything coming from your brain tonight? Okay. Okay. Good. I just want to know if I'm asking one person questions or two people questions. I just want to know who is the game rigged in favor? In Faven. Let's hear your answers. We've got Google and Apple. Lynn, do you want to guess one of those? It is one of those. Yeah, for 45 seconds you got distracted. Bull-oni. Apple Inc. is the answer. We were looking for Apple Incorporated. Question 4. Of what class of animal are newts a member? Yeah, that's the way to ask it. Of what class of animal are newts a member? 45 seconds. Which one, Tara? That apples in Cupertino? Or was there another fact I don't know about? Oh, default option Cupertino. Is that the one you're talking about? Drama Turtles thing? That's cool. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That's actually a really cool thing. Of what class of animal are newts a member? Member newts? 210. We've got the salamander, we've got reptiles, and we've got amphibians and mammal. And mammal. Because of those newt nipples. Amphibians. Yeah, Newt Nipples is my off punk band. It's like off Broadway, but punk. Amphibians is the answer. Question 5 of round 2. Gwyneth Paltrow has a daughter named fill in that blank. Gwyneth Paltrow has a daughter. It's a weird name. It's one of those celebrity things. Oh wait, did I start the timer? Did I? What happened there? The timer started early. Anyway, you got 15 seconds. You either know the answer or you don't. I wonder if she was born in Cupertino, California. What's the answer? It was Goop. She calls her Goop for short. It's Apple. Apple Inc. Question 6. James Doherty was the first husband of what famous Hollywoodite? Think like real famous. James Doherty was the first husband of what famous Hollywoodite? Jesus, I thought somebody was in the room with me. Fucking crazy. Shannon Doherty was not the person. Anybody want a half point for reading the next question? Sarah, you got it. Let's see him. Judy Garland, solid guess. Mrs. Doherty's not going to do it. Tina Fey. And then one random stab for Lynn Faven. Marilyn Monroe. Not random. You're a smart person is what I meant to say. And you've earned all your points. I don't... Hold on. Yes. Oh, yeah. Marilyn Monroe was an answer last night, too. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Question 7. Go ahead, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Can we get like just a round, like a huge, like a standing ovation for that read? Yes. Slow clap. Standing. Yes. Yes. And there she goes. Within 5, how many pounds did Chris Pratt lose for his role as Star-Lord? Within 5, how many pounds did Chris Pratt lose for his role as Star-Lord? Star-Lord. Pud. Are we talking about Pud? Yeah. She wants to know if you're so high. Stupid vape. Agreed. All right, let's see your answers. What do we got? So many people. Ooh, one person did get it. We've got 50, 35, 60 guys. The answer was 60. 55 to 65 gets you the answer. 55 to 65. Although I wrote to 66, I meant 65. I think I was just in a hit the same button twice mood. So Harry, the only one on Twitch to get it right. Bravo. Tara, so sorry. 2 pounds off. And I even, with my typo saying 67, still doesn't get you there. Question 8. Within 1 year, what year did Bob Ross die? I don't know why I put his name in quotes. His name's Bob Ross. What year did Bob Ross die? QVC, you don't make the rules, but since you do make the rules, Tara, go ahead and give yourself a point. Hold on, I'll put it to Zoom. Zoom, should I give Tara a point? You can say no, she can't see you. Not one vote. None of you voted. We had one shoulder shrug. Wow. There we go. Pud says no definitively. Tara, you don't get the point. But remember who said it. It was Pud. I know I said she can't see you, but I never said I wouldn't tell. Well, shit. Now you get the point again. All right, see your answers. 2003, You'll Be in My Heart. 2015, 2018, guys, back in 1995. It's the only reason he stopped doing it. 1999's a good guess. 1995. So 1994 to 1996. That's when it stopped. That's when we lost Happy Little Trees. Question 10. End of round 2. Start tallying your scores. True or false? Rabbits are rodents. True or false? Rabbits are rodents. This is a controversial topic throughout time. What is the status now? Zoom, you are being told to go fuck yourself by Tara, just so you know. Now she lives on Twitch, and she doesn't. None of you are her friends. She would do push-ups for none of you, if in a reference from last night. 210. What do we got? They are or are not rodents. This is interesting. I wrote true. The answer is false. I know it to be false. I wrote the wrong answer. It is false. It was true until maybe like 200 years ago or something. And then they gave it its own classification. They don't have incisors like rodents. They're missing a set of incisors, or they have a set, and it doesn't matter.
Disney princesses, things you can stick up your ass that are nutritious, and Black history.
Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin.
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 I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, and I'm not wearing pants.
As of August 2019, what is the top grossing film to hold an MPAA rating of G?
It's gonna be a nice, quiet, intimate show.
She murders deaf children right after they get cochlear implants.
Don't ever forget I can kill people I think about.
We make up for it by being less creepy than Drew Carey.
Shit's going down on Twitch.
It's like 4 dementia movies. I wanted to watch them, but I forgot. Remember movies in theaters when they made money? That was the thing.
I'll make love to you.
Am I supposed to wait?
Saturday night and you're on Twitch during a pandemic. If you're not drinking, you're doing it wrong.
It's a cat toy on a reusable straw.
Fuck with that algorithm.
This is Doug's tie, by the way.
You almost don't need a gunshot to die.
Doug, you think we'll get a lawsuit out of this one?
I don't care.
Don't fuck this up, McNelly.
If you guys were just fucking dumb, I'd be better at this as a host.
It was Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. That came out in 2019. When was that?
All right, guys, this is WALA, which stands for What Are You Looking At? Round 3. The way this is going to go is you... Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, QVC, and I was hoping that was the case. You are going to write down the country and the city, and I'm going to show you a photo of the city. I need both. Each one gets you a point, so if you can only think of the country or you can only think of the city, that's fine. You'll get 1 point. Let's get right into it. Question 1 of WALA. Hopefully a little easier. 45 seconds on the clock. We're looking for what the city and country. Tara, big Twitch fan. look, even Tara tells jokes sometimes. Who knew? Let's hear your answers. We are looking for, oh, it is not Athens, Greece. It is Rome, Italy. Rome, Italy. We had two different people say Athens, Greece. You're cheating now. Good. At least you're saying that. At least it's important that you tell us. That's one of the rules of Trivia Ronin. Feel free to cheat. Yeah. Or don't. I don't care. All of you can cheat. Everybody get a perfect score. 45 seconds on the clock. I need the city and the country. Who thinks they have it? Thumbs up. Eight seconds. Ooh, Listwitz. Let's see your answers. Singapore, Malaysia, solid guess. We were looking for Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We're looking for Rio, Brazil is the answer. Solid. We've got Marseille, Monaco. Man, I didn't realize that looked as much like other stuff as it does. This is notably missing a large Jesus just off to the right. Nope, I found two photos almost identical, and I chose the one without Christ the Redeemer. 45 seconds. Drama Turtle, it's okay. Lynn says hi, and I will not be a go-between when both of you know how to get to each other right now. Both of you without this entirely, or you could go to Twitch or go to the Zoom call. You both have open invites. I will not be a go-between. Whatever Harry says, I'd trust him. Let's see it. I was hoping people would say St. Petersburg. It is Moscow. We were looking for Moscow, Russia. This is a tough. I think this might be the toughest one. I'll be really proud of you for getting it, but I can't give you more points than what it already is. Well, I don't know. I can't figure out. Oh, oh, you know what? I am doing the first annual GeoGuessr Wayla. Zero. Anybody on this one? This is South Africa, Johannesburg, South Africa. That's a tough one, but I thought maybe somebody would have been there. Who knows? This is what a beautiful city. One of the, I would say, lesser knowns from the country. Places around the world look very different from one another. The next one, I'm just going to do the country. It's a coin flip. Five seconds. Thank you for putting ideas in my head, Tara Erickson. Let's see it. We've got, 2 different people, 3 different people say Prague. We also have Barcelona, Spain, and we've got Vienna, Austria. This is going to shock a lot of people. That's Ottawa, Canada. Ottawa, Canada. Guys, you're looking at Ottawa, Canada. Just the country's fine for 2 points. That's a tough one. It could be one country or another country. It's the lesser known of the two. Listwitz, you really knew that? That's incredible. Two, 1, 0. Oh man. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, Peru's actually a really good guess. That could totally be Peru. Everyone said Nepal. Oh, QVC nailed it. It was the lesser known of the two. We were looking for Bhutan. Yeah, yeah. This is also Canada. That is Toronto, Canada. It is Bhutan. That was a stab in the dark. 2 points though for you, QVC. If nobody would have gotten it, I would have given people Nepal. I very much want to go to this city. I don't know if it's like one of those don't go there, you'll get abducted or something like that cities, but I really want to go there. Tara, I'm going to need those jokes about 45 seconds earlier before I start showing the next picture. Three, 2, 1, 0. Anybody? Cairo, Mexico City, Mexico. This is Buenos Aires, Argentina. Everybody. Buenos Aires. Don't you want to go there? How pretty. I want to go there. Fucking culture. Let's see how many people get this wrong. 45 seconds. Yeah, that did have a little bit of a DC vibe to it. Turns out obelisks are all over the place and not just General George Washington's monument. In his spare time, he also presidented. That's actually a pretty good guess, Tara. It's not 100% right, but not a terrible guess. Let's see him. We got Paris, we got Seoul, we got Tokyo, Japan. The answer is Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, oh, she didn't show it. The confidence level. Tokyo, Japan is correct. This is my favorite one by far. I don't need to go there. I just want to know if you can get it. You need a hint for this one, QVC? This is there's a huge Tony Award-winning musical that has a song dedicated to this city. Let's see him. Baltimore does have. It is Orlando, Florida. One little problem, Florida's not a country. Orlando, United States are the 2 points. Oh, so angry. I had a much better picture, and it didn't, for whatever reason, work. So now I have this one, which I think gives it away a little more. Is this 10? Okay. Good, because I need that 3-minute break. Jeez, you guys are... Ugh. Right? Start putting your scores together. Three, 2, 1, 0. We are looking for London, England, or UK. I'll give you both. So we're going to talk tonight. Our story is about a guy by the name of David Hahn. David Hahn was born in 1976 outside Detroit. He was, all intents and purposes, a completely normal child. But at 10 years old, his grandfather gives him a book about chemistry experiments. And he wants to try these out. So he starts buying these little things for chemistry experiments, and he realizes he really, really likes it. So he gets really expensive stuff and turns his bedroom into a full chem lab. And it's like a clean room and everything. And he's a 10-year-old. He does this for a few years. He gets completely addicted to chemistry. At 14, he decides he's going to learn how to make nitroglycerin, and he does. When everyone else is like pouring vinegar and baking soda together, this guy's making his own nitroglycerin. I want to yell NOS, but that's not nitroglycerin, but I still really want to because I... NOS! Okay. At 15, he was in the Boy Scouts. At 15, he goes on this Boy Scout trip. His face is orange because he overdosed on I can't pronounce it, so I didn't write it down, but on some sort of drug as a way to make fake tanning. He was trying to create fake tanning for humankind. He turned himself orange. He even brought magnesium to make fireworks, blew a hole in his tent. When he got home, his parents didn't say, "What the fuck are you doing? You're never touching stuff again." No, they said, "Move it to the basement, would you? You're ruining the walls." So he goes down into the basement. While he's down in the basement, he gets even more stuff. He turns the basement into his own lab. It's completely makeshift. He gets a big container, a beaker full of red phosphate, and he starts hitting it with a screwdriver. It blows up. He's not wearing goggles. Glass goes into his eyes. He doesn't lose his sight. They have to take glass out of his eyes. He burns the hell out of his hands. His parents finally say, "You gotta get out of the basement because you can't destroy the house." So he goes to the tool shed out back, and never are his parents stepping in. He's now 16 years old. He's still a Boy Scout, and he decides, I want to because when you're a Boy Scout, you get certain badges that you all have to, but then you get to choose a few of your own. He chooses one no one's ever gotten, the Atomic Energy Badge. So he researches atomic energy, and he makes a fake nuclear reactor, and they go, "Whoa, this is really good. You're really good at this. Maybe one day you'll make your own nuclear reactor for real." And he takes that to heart. He starts thinking, I learned a lot of stuff. So now he gets into his head. He's 16 years old. He's got his atomic energy badge, and he's like, I've got my workspace. I'm gonna make myself a nuclear. He's not gonna turn himself into. He's gonna make one for himself, a nuclear reactor in the tool shed out back. Well, this seems like something you couldn't possibly do, right? Apparently, way easier than you think. He started calling around to places because he found out there's certain levels of radioactive material in smoke detectors, in clocks that glow in the dark, and old lanterns, camping lanterns. And if you get all of this material together, you can make what's called a... Nope, I'm not going to think of it. Something gun, and I can't think. Anyway, it's like the first step toward making a reactor. So he does. And how does he get all of this stuff? Well, he goes to antique shops. That's not too difficult to get clocks and old camping lanterns. But how do you get 100 or so smoke detectors? Turns out you can call a smoke detector company, say you're a professor in college and you want to do an experiment, and not only will they sell them to you, they'll ship them to you for free because it's for school, and they'll walk you through step by step how to remove the nuclear, the radioactive material from it. Then he calls Czechoslovakia and he's like, hey, got any uranium? And they're like, yeah, how much you need? Obviously we have uranium. And they give him uranium. He just orders it from Czechoslovakia and they send him uranium. All in the back of his tool shed, nobody checking up on him. So he creates, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not one to say duct tape is anything other than perfect, but in the nuclear reactor game, his had too much duct tape. He creates a put together, he had some lead and duct tape and makes a nuclear reactor in this tool shed. And this is in the early 90s now. Oh, just outside Detroit, Michigan. So, okay. He puts it together, it goes radioactive, and it's getting bad fast. Within minutes, 5 doors down, his Geiger counter's registering the radiation from this. And he goes, oh, this is gonna be bad fast. I've gotta disassemble this thing. So he does, immediately. He goes back and he disassembles this homemade nuclear reactor, and he starts putting it in his trunk. Finally, somebody calls the cops. An adult sees him doing it. Why did they call the cops? They thought he was stealing tires off of cars. Not, oh, I think he's got a reactor. It was just in his trunk of his, 80s Toyota Tercel. I don't know. But so the cops show up. They're like, hey, man, what do you got in your trunk? He's like, nothing. We need to see inside your trunk. He goes, okay, but it's radioactive. And their first thought was, this guy has an atomic bomb in his trunk. Which sounds ridiculous, if not for the fact he did actually have a disassembled working nuclear reactor that he made in a tool shed in his backyard. So finally, the adults show up, the cops call the government, and the government sends out a representative, and they're like, whoa, this is really bad. We got to get this cleaned up. But the government, being what it is, doesn't show up for another 5 months to clean up everything. 100 times the safe level of radiation emanating from a tool shed in Michigan, and nobody is showing up from the government. They're just not. So what does mom do? She goes, well, if they're not going to show up, I'll just clean up. I'll do a little tidying. So she takes all of the stuff out of the shed and just throws it away in the trash. When the government shows up later, having never told her not to do this, they're like, hey, where's this stuff that was gonna kill people? She goes, oh, I got rid of that long ago. What do you mean where is it? We need it. Oh no, I just threw it away in the trash. Was that a problem? So out there somewhere is all the bits and pieces of a working nuclear reactor, and they have no idea. They did get some material, some radioactive material, and they buried it in the desert where one does the David Hahn experiment next to fucking Manhattan Project. After all of that, the EPA went to David Hahn and said, we'd like to see what damage you did to your body with all of this radiation. And he said no. And if you saw a picture of him when he died in 2016, he didn't look good for the age of 39. He looked bad for 39, and I should know, I'm coming right up on that age. So that's the story of David Hahn's nuclear reactor in the backyard. My question to you, with 45 seconds, I mentioned he beat on a beaker full of phosphorus and it exploded in his face. To this day, the main use for phosphorus is something most people have in their houses. I'm curious if you know, with 45 seconds on the clock, what item in almost everybody's house is the main use for phosphorus today? Specifically, red phosphorus. 45 seconds. Another Buffalo Bill completing the woman suit joke. T-Girl, I'm all about that. Can we make that a running gag? You have 17 seconds. Again, I still haven't fixed the timer. It's such an easy fix and I just haven't done it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. What do we got? Everybody get it right? We got Windex, microwave, matches, and matches. The answer is matches. So we've got a score of, hold on, it's really close. Lynn, what was your score? Sarah, what was your score? Pud might have already had, we've got a 25. We've got a 25 and a, was it a 25 and a half, Lynn? Oh, no, 10-point question. You've just never gotten it right. 10, hurry up, I need to know your score. It's a 10-point question. What did you have before? Okay, so another 25. Pud, what do you have? 24.5. So do you guys want to share it or do you want some reason to win? What, are we fine with Lynn and Sarah share? I'm fine with this. It completely... Okay, guys, big round of applause. Sarah and Lynn, are both of you getting your first wins in this moment right now? You are both getting your very first wins. Guys, huge round of applause for Sarah and Lynn. With a score of 27, Harry, because you put your score, I'm going to assume you actually won on Twitch. Big round of applause for Harry on Twitch. Guys, that's going to do it for episode 115 of Trivia Ronin. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. It doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I'm Douglas Larlam, your host, saying please don't be shitty. And I truly, genuinely hope you learned something.